we're saying to Mayor de Blasio is income equality is in your own police department. Fix your own backyard first, then you can fix the rest of society. And people understand that, and they support New York City police officers. And I'm in.
And you've seen contracts being settled with all these other unions and organizations under the mayor's term and not yours. That has to be a little unsettling, obviously. So
what the mayor has to do is sit down at the table and negotiate realistically to solve the problems in the NYPD and fix the problem once and for all. To say the door is always open, and it always has been open, going in and negotiating with the mayor is just as long as you go in and agree with whatever he wants. That's not negotiation. We want to go in, negotiate, and fix a problem, and fix the income equality within the NYPD.
And how long has this been going on, Pat? In terms of you guys have been waiting a long time to get some movement here, right?
We've been out of a contract for 4 years. It's time the mayor sits down and realistically looks at it. Have his labor commissioners sit down and negotiate to solve the problems in the NYPD. Pattern bargaining does not work.
And I talked about it before, a little bit about the reaction you get when the people on the street see NYPD, they recognize you. What is some of the reaction you get at this point?
It's all supportive. They thank you for the work you do. Thanks for what the members do on the streets each and every day. We're standing here in Times Square where we have tourists and working person alike stopping to say thank you. And we need them to call City Hall and say, City Hall should thank New York City police officers by paying us a livable wage.
Affects the morale, you think, obviously, in terms of the NYPD rank and file? I mean,
absolutely. The way you affect the morale of New York City police officers, pay them so they can feed their family, pay the tuition, and live in the city that we keep so safe.
We could switch, if you don't mind me asking about Mr. Emery and the CCRB situation, your reaction to what transpired yesterday. I mean,
you know, if a New York City police officer said any of those things derogatory against women and against police officers, they would have been harshly disciplined. It's time that he left. Now we have to turn to who is the mayor going to select to fill that spot. It needs to be someone that's fair, even-tempered, and does not have a prejudice against New York City police officers. If we have a fair system, both the public and the police officers can have faith in it.
Do you have faith in that will get done in the coming days or weeks? There's an acting person doing this now, I guess, right?
What the mayor can't do is put another activist into that role. You want to put a fair-minded person that'll look at the evidence, only the evidence, and make a decision from there, nothing more.
And you're pretty, I know you've spoken out about it in terms of the comments that were made, pretty troubling, obviously, in terms of your response. I mean,
they were insulting and disgusting to women. It was disgusting and insulting to New York City police officers. Twice this has happened. Once is a mistake, twice is a mindset. It's time that he left.
And this, again, hurts your relationship with the mayor, I would assume, right? The NYPD, and you're trying to get on a better keel here with him? I mean,
what we're trying to do is have the mayor sit down and reasonably look at policing and understand how and why we do our job. Pay us like professionals, treat us like professionals, and support us like professionals.
And if you want to, if you don't want to, about Peter Liang, in terms of what's going on with that and this juror, this misconduct, sentencing delayed, all that, what's your reaction to all of this now? I mean,
we're hoping that the judge looks at this fairly and makes a decision. That never should have been criminalized. It was a terrible tragedy and accident where a life was lost and another life was changed. Hopefully we get the opportunity here to sit down, have a fair jury look at this. It never should have been criminalized. It never should have been put before a jury in the first place.
Okay, good. Ready.